Okay, hello. Welcome to some daytime Resident Evil 2. As predicted last night's video, it's a Saturday and I'm kind of bored, so I just wanted to jump on and play some more Resident Evil 2 because I enjoyed playing it last night, and Sherry is still sitting here being aggressively adorable in her little sailor suit. She is so cute in this version of the game. She really is quite adorable. Right. So we are going to proceed. The way she runs is just so cute. It really, really is. Just gonna have a little look around to see if there's anything I can pick up. I don't think there is. Get a chance to explore this area further in a moment. Go ahead and sort this cutscene out.
I need a key card. Here, come out.
Nope.
You're sure this is the way?
This is how my mom took me last time.
Sherry?
Ooh.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Sherry. Brave little girl, leave her house in the middle of this mess. On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
On the ground, now. Sherry, tie her hands.
Why are you doing this?
Shut up. Tie her. Okay then. You tie her up now, or she dies.
What's this all about?
Child endangerment, for starters. Sherry, come here.
What are you gonna do to her?
None of your fucking business.
You hurt her, I swear to God, my brother is stars and I...
Sherry, get over here. What's your name? What's your fucking name?
Claire!
Sherry, you come with me now, or say goodbye to Claire.
Okay, I'll go. You better be taking me to my mom.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him, he's full of shit.
Oh.
Stop hurting her, please.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Stop. Let me go. Let me go.
Obviously, nobody taught you manners. We'll fix that. Yes, we will.
Let me go. Let me go.
He'll get you, you fucker!
Oh dear.
Stay safe, Sherry.
Well, he was a nasty piece of work.
Okay. Key card first. Then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
Yep. Claire is full of what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. She's full of determination. She's got a drive now to go and kick that big fat horrible old man in the bum and save Sherry. But we need a key card, and that involves going back into the police station.
Must be where that guy came from.
Express elevator to the chief's office, not for general use. We have another map of the basement. And Raccoon Monthly June issue. All attention, Raccoon City heroes. Who's the most feared yet most respected man in town? The answer should be obvious to any resident in our fair city. That's right. It's Police Chief Brian Irons. The man scares the bejesus out of criminals everywhere, and stern father that loves every one of his sinful citizens. Chief Irons is known for his great charity work, including big contributions to the orphanage, support for abused women, art preservation and animal conservation. Let us know if we've missed anything. Just when does our great hero sleep? When asked, the city is my extended family. I'm doing just what I'd do for my family, Chief Irons said with a soft smile. Oh, what a frickin' hero.
The police chief?
This door is locked. Yep, that bastard is Chief of Police Brian Irons. And if anyone knows anything about the Resident Evil series and the original Resident Evil 2, all of those things that the article praised him for are frankly things that he is god awful at. Okay. Now I remember this bit being horrible, but I'm gonna go ahead and carefully make our way through here. Equipment disposal notice. Items to be disposed. Keys to the patrol car. Bent key no longer usable but can still open the car's doors and trunk with keyless buttons. Box. And inside of it is said key. We also have the shooting range here, and there are zombies inside. Zombies that I believe come to life. But I'll deal with that in a moment. I'll come out here and use this key. I know that there becomes a certain point where there are dogs out here. So okay. There's the button. And it is this car. And we get another new gun. This gun is a 13-shot 9mm handgun. First use double stack magazines. Has a lot of rounds in it. But, you know, my Samurai Edge is 15 shots, so it's not necessarily better. It would just be an upgrade if you didn't have the Samurai Edge unlocked. Which I do. So, you know, it's just an additional weapon to pick up. That gun is an upgrade to Claire's standard gun. Right, there are zombies in here, and I know that they are... well, they do come back to life. And she will crawl over that, because of course she will. She is dead. Now what about you? Are you dead? No, you are a zombie. Try and get as many of them headshots as I can. Check if he's dead by shooting him in the dick. He appears to be dead. message from Mr. Raccoon. Howdy, boys and girls. It's your pal from the Raccoon City Zoo. That's basically saying, hey, guess what? There's collectible items in this game as well, and you can shoot these raccoons. And, they are the collectible items, like the Charlie heads in Resident Evil 3. And there is one here. And some boomy rounds. Okay, so there is a door there. We need the diamond key. I'm playing in the day. The screen feels a lot darker to me because of the light, obviously. This is locked. I really like these areas in this game where it is so dark that you... Ooh, shit. I just jumped out of my skin. So we have liquors. If you are in fact in here, I will happily shoot you in the face. I'm averse to doing such a thing. I have zero tolerance for liquors. And a blue herb. I believe in this game the blue herb does remove toxins, but also can boost things. Okay, so I have and another one. There are two of them in there. So ooh! Where did you come from? Oh, that works out well because the grenade is gonna blow up. Oh, there we go. Oh, he should have blown up. I mean, he ate a grenade and then a flame round. There was no real reason he should have been alive still, but, you know. You can never quite tell sometimes with the creatures in these games. I like to take these out simply because you can walk through here, but there's no guarantee they won't get alerted, and if they do get alerted, there's like 2 or 3 of them. 3 there. I always thought there was 2, but it is 3 apparently. And they will murder you given a moment of opportunity to do so. Okay, it's on the other side of this. A hydrant and another locked shuttered door. And a morgue. Yes, morgues. It's exactly the place that you want to be in a, you know, a zombie outbreak, is to be in the morgue. There's nothing in there. Close that over. Nothing in here. Ooh. A dead zom in here, but there is a thing. We're gonna just go ahead and put them back in there so they can't cause any trouble. Are these ones all open too? Yeah. Ugh. Creepy crawlies. Don't like creepy crawlies. Ooh, a herb. That pulls right out. Oh, there we go. Grab that. Close that in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that one doesn't unlock further. I like that. I like that mechanic of actually pulling open the drawers. It's really cool. There's nothing in this one. Oh. I think I'll just leave you in there with your spasming ways of just creeping me out, frankly. Oh. And this one, I know that one of these is holding something, key item that I require. So where is it? I think one of these zombies or bodies has it. Yeah. No, no, no. Okay. He looks like he is having a jolly good time. Standing there. There it is. And of course, it's going to wake up. And all the zombies are going to try and get up. But we're going to get out of here. And leave them to their afterlife. And because I got rid of the lickers, it'll make coming through that area a lot easier. I won't have lickers trying to smack me in the back as I try to avoid any zombies or the likes. Oh, there was a nice doggy here. And the poor lickers ate him. What a shame. Okay, so we have the keys. I have a feeling that I'm... Oh, Jesus Christ, I was not expecting that. I was just about to say, I have a feeling there's another licker in this room, and there is. And I don't have any more booms, so I'm going to kind of run out here and stop it from chasing me. Whew. Whew. That's scary. Those things are frightening. Yeah, I don't have any more grenades or anything really to kill it with. I could get it to potentially attack me and then blow its head off with the... Blow its head off. Potentially with... Right, I want to just sneak because I want to go back into this room that's at the side here. And use the key. Just be really careful. Stay away, Mr. Licker. Any one of these lickers in this area were bound to get me. Third floor locker. That is the code for the locker that I remembered the code for and opened, so I didn't really need to come in here, to be honest. But I couldn't remember what it was. So we're gonna go carefully. Carefully. Sneaky, sneaky. Try not to alert that little bar steward again. Now, did the dogs spawn in this area? I know there's dogs at some point. Or maybe I'm just not misremembering it and thinking of another one. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's later. My memory of this particular game isn't great. Right, let's get this open. Another blue herb. Ooh, a shoulder stock. Lovely. Custom part for the GM79 that reduces kickback and gives each shot more trajectory. That sounds delightful, though it makes it bigger. I think I'll just go ahead and put them in there. I'm not really sure about the inclusion of the blue herbs in this game because as far as I can remember, there aren't any actual poisonous enemies. But I might not be remembering that correctly, so I don't always take my word for such things. Right. Go up to the chief's office. Chief has his own personal elevator, of course, because, you know, he's the man in charge. And it's still raining. I love that. I love the rain effect on Claire's clothes and stuff, and that they react to it. It's really cool. Here we are. Police Chief's office. As you can see, you know, he is actually really quite fond of animal conservation, in so much as stuffing them and keeping them as trophies. What a charming fellow. Including using a crocodile as a bar. What does this say? Copy of emails to Chief Irons. Please, Chief Irons, thanks for your unwavering support. I have deposited a small sum into your account to use as you see fit. I hope you can count on you to maintain surveillance of your subordinates, especially the ones who survived the mansion. Get rid of them if you must. WB. Please, Chief Irons, I ran into some trouble with Umbrella headquarters. The suits want to take the fruit of my research away. But don't worry, this will all blow over soon. Just keep doing what I tell you and everything will be alright. You're up to the security. You are to up the security around my lab. Couldn't read that for a moment. Your muscle heads are to shoot any suspicious person on sight. Doesn't matter if they kill them or if they're Umbrella employees. I'm so close to completing G and no asshole is going to stop me. Please, Chief Irons, get your shit together and do your fucking job. I told you I need more security in the sewers. Don't tell me how critical a time this is for me. Don't you know how critical a time it is? As for the money, I can pay you whatever once this is over, but not before. Why don't you get that? Never forget that you are expendable. WB. Well, WB sounds like an asshole. What does I have? I'm going to store this for now. Store that because I don't really need it. Store one of them. Combine these, I think. Oh, it gives me a machine gun ammunition. Get some organization. Drop a save. See how we go. Oh, I'm a bit congested today. My nose feels a little bit. Ugh. Taxidermy log. White-tailed deer, male, approximately 6 years old. Capture, place of capture, Arklay Mountains. Length 6 foot 1 inches. Weight 353 pounds. Please how it turned out. Maybe I'm getting tired of working on these puny things. Might be time to check into more challenging animals. Siberian tiger, male, approximately 4 years old. Place of capture, Khabarovsk Krai. I have totally butchered that. Length 9 foot 6 inches. Weight 529 pounds. I nearly came. When I sliced its yellow belly open and its warm guts spilled out, I still smell of wild beast. This is the life. That is disturbing. Pig. Female, 22 years old. Place of capture, Raccoon City. Length 5'3", weight 110 pounds. This specimen's body is soft, sweet and white all over, and it's mine forever. That is really fucking creepy. And if you think he was talking about an animal, you will be mistaken. I mean, it is very creepy, the whole taxidermy thing. It's something I've never really understood. Kind of freaks me out. But, yeah. And, there is the tiger. I mean, the statues are nice and all, but yeesh, you know. Just, you know, create a proper statue, not killing things and disturbing me. Ah, a dodo of some sort. And a bear? Is that a bear? That's a bear. I mean, he did like to hoard artifacts. That was creepy. It kind of looks like it's looking at me. Okay, so we have picked up a relief. If we examine it, we can see that it's actually a key. And repair shop letter. From a description regarding the electronic lock on the door in the police chief's office, it sounds something that needs replacing. You'll need some power panel parts to fix the issue. Fortunately, a repairman from one of our stores at the station is to repair the bell and the clock tower. We sent spare parts. Reportedly left one on the 3rd floor east room storage and one in the clock tower. If you need more than one, don't hesitate to seek him out inside the clock tower. So we've got to find the power panel parts. But this involves going to the clock tower and the east side storage room. So we have to explore the police station some more. Which, you know, it's always fun. I can't imagine anything going wrong exploring the police station again. But I'm sure Marvin will be pleased to see us. You can tell him all about our adventure, murdering strange men with eyes as shoulders and other strange men with fetishes for creepy things. I don't have the brain to be particularly descriptive today. Oh dear. I know what's coming. I don't want to play. Though to be fair, I'm interested to see if after my experiences playing the first parts of Resident Evil 3, whether or not it is actually worse. I'm gonna go down here and sort this area out before we trigger a certain somebody. Oh, hi! How are you? I'm gonna shoot you right in the face. He does not want to play anymore. Do I still have... crap. I'm gonna have to go up and get those boards. So I can board off that window. Do not want zombies flooding into this area. Because I learnt a lesson yesterday what happens if you let zombies just randomly just burst in, take over an area. Leads to bad things. Bad things. There you go, Mr. Police Officer. You stay outside where it's nice and safe. Don't worry about anything. I got you covered. More high grade. Oh, I don't have a club key yet. I do have a hard key. Oh, I remember this part of the game previously. Expect something to happen here that will make me jump out of my skin. Ooh, this is where the... Yeah. Yep. Oh. Oh. Your hands are going through the wood. Like right through it. Ugh. You're magic. Okay. Silly lickers. Silly zomzoms. Silly, silly, silly. Right. So the red jewel goes into here. Oh, we get the stars badge. Lovely. Perfect. Should probably save it again, actually. I know that there is certain auto saves in this version of the game, but I like dropping lots of hard saves. I'm quite old school like that. At least on normal mode, or standard mode as it's called in this version of the game, you get auto saves. Ooh, it's quite dark. I couldn't see that banister. There we go. Oh, more. More boards. And a flash grenade. Some more bullets. Blue herb. That is locked. I know that there are zombies in this room. Saw ya. Peeking around that corner at me. Oh my god, my aiming is atrocious today. Ooh. Come here. He lost his hand. Claire called him an asshole. Are you dead? Nope. I'm dead now. Silly zombies. Though I must admit, I do like the fact that that they made zombies actually somewhat of a threat again. Because they are scary and they can overwhelm you. am running out of space. There is these parts. There is a knife stuck in this mannequin's head. I mean, I could combine these. It's going to give me more submachine gun ammo that I don't have yet. Or I could go and throw some things into the... I'm going to have to go and throw some things into the item box. I know what I'm saying. I know words. I can speak. I'm a perfectly functional adult. I tell you, god damn it. Need even more pockets. All the pockets. Okay, so store that. Store that. I don't need it just yet. Gonna go ahead and store these too. Keep that just in case. There we go, one part, one knife. Let's make sure that there isn't anything else in here that I might have missed. No. Can you tell that I'm putting off going into the other part of the... gear. Going into the other part of the building for as long as humanly possible. I mean, is that obvious? I'm not saying that that's what I'm doing, but does it seem obvious that I don't want to go outside of that door and, you know, outside of the area that it leads to? I want to live in ignorance forever. Before this stuff starts getting really horrible. Right, examine this and we can, there we go, tear off the tape and open up the box. Get this first electronic part. Put it in there. Deal with the rest of that later on. Just want to get it out of my inventory. Ooh, there we go. Right, so I have that. Go ahead and... oh, no, I didn't want to actually take that out. I want to equip it. So... that, got that, I've got some of that, still got them keys, store this gear for now. Drop my 50 millionth save in the chief's office. And finally go ahead and move past this area. I feel like I've looted it well and truly for goodies and the likes and done everything that I can over here. So that I'm not running around with a certain somebody on my tail. Go back outside. Another blue herb. Blue herbs everywhere. Okay. Okay, so that's not connected properly. put this fire out so that we can get back into this part of the police station in here that is currently on fire. Orbs heading down here. And there are zombies down here. You can hear them. She's very angry.
Son of a bitch.
Very, very upset about being a zombie, that lady.
Damn it.
Oh my god. You wanna get somewhere that I can actually shoot at you properly? Instead of being a little weirdo. There we are. How are you still alive? Bugger off. There we go. Taking up all of my bullets. Ooh, lots of herbs. I suspect I'm going to need every part of this health soon enough. Oh, it's boarded off. I thought there was another little save room down here, but it appears I was mistaken. Okay. Now the fire is out. The physics of how that helicopter has gone through that wall really puzzle me, because there's a corridor beyond that wall and there's the other side of it, and from the other side of it, when it went on fire earlier on with Leon, we could see the cockpit in which the pilots were still sitting before it went ablaze, but the cockpit is here through this part. So yeah, it's a little bit weird. Just want to point that out there. And just to show you, we can still climb up and down this ladder at this moment in time. It's not always going to last. Get this over and done with. Yep. Hello.
Jesus, stay back.
And that is Mr. X. And Claire needs to be careful, otherwise X gon' give it to her. And he is coming, so I'm gonna just keep on running from him, get some distance between us, dart through here, hopefully lose him. There was an interesting thing that I learned recently, and it was about there was a video that I watched on YouTube essentially about Mr. X and how he works, and whether or not you could actually get through the entirety of Resident Evil 2 just walking and without running. Martin? Oh no, Martin is now a zombie.
God, no. Marvin.
Marvin, not Martin. Marvin is in fact a zombie. I can hear Mr. X. Oh, I'm stuck. Ah, he was coming from that side. Ah, this is exactly what you need. Mr. X trying to touch your bum while you're fighting. If you actually walk everywhere, Mr. X can't actually catch you, which is really, really weird. Something I'd actually like to try out, but I don't think it's going to work because it looks like he is catching up with me and I'm terrified of it. I'm terrified of him. Maybe if I save it somewhere I'll actually explore this further. But for right now, while, you know, Marvin's there being all zombified and Mr. X is stomping around the place, I won't test it out. But I don't know whether it was just somebody had gotten lucky and gotten it sort of glitched. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, they walked through the whole thing, and oh shit, there's still a thing here. Ah. They walked through the whole thing, and Mr. X just chased them, but didn't actually seem to catch up with them, which was very strange. It sounds like he's having a lot of fun with that liquor up there. Oh, just hear it constantly. Oh, yeah, just walk through the flames, Claire. That'll keep you safe. I just want to make sure I get rid of the monsters here before I lure Mr. X around and work out what I'm actually doing and where I'm going. We need to get to the clock tower, and that involves kiting him around. I can hear him. Where is he walking? I'd like to get to that save room and drop a save and then play around with him a little bit, to be honest. And we'll see what happens. That liquor is indeed dead. I know if you walk, he's less likely to detect where you are. So I might actually try just walking around the rest of this area and see if he can actually catch up with me. It's probably going to get me murdered. But it'll be an interesting social experiment at the very least. Right, so I need to go up to where the STARS office is. I have very, very, very little ammunition. I need to go up to the STARS office. And I need to figure out where the thing is that I need to unlock the bookcases. Alright, what have we got? Safety deposit room. There is still stuff in there because I'm still missing a key. The records room I don't have thing for. Don't yet have a key for. Observation room, I don't have the key for that yet. I left a herb in the east office apparently. And a board by the fire escape. The only windows that I would want to board up again would be in this room, and the corridor is already absolutely flooded with zombies, so, and Mr. X is around, so there's very, very little point in me trying to board those windows up now, to be honest. It's already gone to shit down there. Star's office and the linen room, that's where I need to go for these two. I believe the storage room, there's a storage room somewhere that has, oh yeah, that's a storage room up there with that part in it. The other part I need to get up to the clock tower. That waiting room, chief's office, waiting room, off the main hall. Okay, so, oh yeah, because I haven't done the safe. So I need to find a crank as well to open up this part. Okay, I'll do some exploring. I'm gonna try something here and it's probably gonna get me murdered. He's up those stairs. Okay, so I can get through here to get to that room. So he is over there, I can hear him. Ooh, hi Martin. Standing there being awkward, huh Martin? I know that walking is gonna, running is gonna make Mr. X come out for me, but I'm gonna have to kill him, I think. Unless I can just leave him alive for now. Just save my ammo. I need to get to the Star's office. And the idea that I currently have is if that I walk everywhere, Mr. X will leave me alone. I don't think it'll happen. I think he's gonna smack me in the face if I try to do such things. But I'm gonna try anyway. Oh, we got another little portable safe. That key is finished with now. Ooh, that's cool. Can make myself some more handgun bullets. And head into the Star's office. There was a red herb that I missed before. I think that I got this in here. Yes, I did. Did I leave anything inside of Wesker's office? No. Oh, that lovely old school music. I really like it. Okay, so, hang on. We examine the Star's badge. You can actually press it, and there is a dongle in it, because everybody knows that computer dongles were around in 1998. Shh! Don't be so loud. Mr. X will hear you. And submachine gun, which is very, very lovely. Letter to Stars members. To my bestest Stars buds, how are you doing with that drab old station? Hanging out in there with old irons? Me, I just got back from a date with a hot chick. Bet you can guess what we got up to under her extra large umbrella. Europe is amazing. 1 month is no way enough to even scratch the surface. Maybe I'll extend my vacation for another 6 months. Barry, don't even think of coming to join me. Wouldn't want to make all the cute girls cry, yeah? So just leave the babes to me. Jill, if Claire tries to contact you, let her know I'm okay. Chris Redfield, August 29th. It does not sound like Chris. You are precisely correct. But it was Chris. Off in Europe, banging all the chicks while the world goes to hell. So that's 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm lost now. 5. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have I not done every combination of that yet now? 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. No. That's the wrong one. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a terrible memory. You might have picked up on that by now. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that's actually 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now which one did I already do? 7, 8. Yay! I am so smart. I am so smart. Got the extra spare key. Right, let's go and continue walking through this awful, cursed police station with its infestation of stompy tyrants. Shut up. Shut up. Hey, I accept the fact, I thoroughly accept the fact that I am old as sin and my memory has gone to shit. My long-term memory is still fantastic, but my short-term memory, nope. Nope. Not at all. Right, I'm going to store that for now. I need it a little bit later on. I'm not entirely sure where I need that again. But we've got a lot of submachine gun ammo in here. Have some of this. Ooh, acid rounds. Okay. We'll save them. this away. Go and see what's inside of there. Go and do this roll of film even though I know what the code said and what it was. DCM. Already did that. And save it. Mr. X is stomping around like a grumpy teenager. And I know I have a grumpy pre-teenager, at least. Hi! Okay then. Dude was just standing there like, you gonna come out of that safe room anytime soon? Oh, you're right there. Okay, he's right behind me, isn't he? Okay, popping this in here. So now we have 103, which we should be able to open, and 203. Just gonna get myself some big pockets. And this. And I'll try and work out here if he's gonna come this way. I think he's upstairs. Right, drop that into there. I could really do with handgun bullets. But I do have the submachine gun, so I can use that to shoot zombies and the likes if I need to. Right. So I have the heart key. What do I need the heart key for? Because I've got to go up to... That's locked. Have to go up to the thing, the place, the clock tower. In order to do that, I need to move the bookcases. And the bookcase, the winch thing to move the bookcases, I believe is locked, but I didn't think that that was a emblem key, and I can't see another door that specifically says this is what you need to use. This is what you need to use the heart key on. Gonna just come around this way and try to avoid Mr. X and Zombie Marvin. Zombie Marvin's just over there, just chilling out. Can't bring myself to murder him. Right, so we have the jack that we need to open. So where is... What do I need to open the jack? Excuse me. Yeah, so I need something on the edge of there. This is where my inexperience with this game is gonna bite me on the bum a little bit again, because I am not entirely sure where everything is. Where are you, Mr. X? I can hear you. Can't see you. Gonna walk away from you. Pretend you don't exist while I work out what to do with myself. Right. So I need to find out where I need to use this key. The east storage room. I've been in the east storage room. Maybe it's on there. But how do I get to there without getting to the 3rd floor? That's what that key must be. So I need to go into the west storage room. Something's still missing in there. Haven't found everything in the library. Haven't done that waiting room. Left some stuff over there. That's in the break room. I can't get to. And the records room I can't get to yet. I haven't got the club key yet either. Right. So go back up to the 3rd floor and see if I'm missing something in that storage room. Do I have something in here? I do. Well, I can hear the liquor that's... Mr. X is going to say, I heard a big boom. Where was that big boom? I heard it. Well, this room is currently red on that, so there's still items in here. So what is still in here that I've missed? There are so many liquors in this area. There you are. Ah. Bullets. And that was just it, so... Oh, he was right there. Oh, Jesus. That is not what I want to do. This floor breaks, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So... I'm very confused. I have missed something that is probably fairly obvious at this point. And I don't know where to find it. I am missing the jack. And I am not sure where the jack is. so that I can locate the Jack and do the puzzle. That means I can get to the clock tower. I didn't have any reason whatsoever to come in this room, and I've trapped myself somewhere silly. Oh, hello. Oh, you're such a dickhead. Get out the way. He just punched me in the face. He's like, you're just gonna stand there? Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, so the roof and the downstairs area that comes from here. So that's the break room. Did I miss a room down here? Nope. Doesn't look like it. But I'm missing the Jack and I can't remember where the Jack is. So you have to bear with me while I find this piece of crap. Oh, I forgot that that's what blue herbs do in this version. They kind of give you a damage boost protection thing. I can still get up here. Okay. So let's explore all of this. So open that. Oh. Okay. Oh no, I can't get through this door because this is locked from that side. I need to get over there. So where is the Jack? I have a theory about a room that I haven't checked. It's down here. Which I'm kind of reluctant to go in because I know that Mr. X is going to burst through and generally just make my life hell. In this room where the liquor burst through, I think that I can hop over the window and go to the other side, get to the other side. Woo! Can. Oh, he has gunpowder. Confiscation report. Suspicious man acting confused. Note he had on him was confiscated. Remarks. Like here it is. This is how. So it's this. Red kleptomaniac with a scrap of paper in the bag. So that gives me the thing to the safe upstairs. Doesn't show me where that this didn't give me quite what I thought it might. Oh, and now I'm kind of injured. So I have the gear, that's for the... That's for the clock tower. And I have the thingy for the safe on the east side. Just gonna have to explore everywhere and see what I missed, because cannot for the life of me remember where the jack is. Is it down in the basement? Get off me. I'm trying to climb down the ladder and it's not letting me. And now he's just punching me in the face and making me injured again. Confiscation report 6/11. 6/11. Oh, high capacity magazine for a gun that I don't use, which is handy. Not really. Right. I'm gonna have to go and do some exploring in places that I do not want to go. Sorry, Marvin, but you're gonna have to die because...
Sorry.
Yeah. Because I need things. And I've got a big poo face chasing me. And that's right, I did call Mr. X a poo face. That is a term of endearment for individuals who are so awful they are cute. So that looks like that is open, but I don't think it is. I'll go through and check. 'Cause it's about the only area that I can think of, and I'm not 100% sure how to get to this break room. Ah, there we go. Finally, took long enough. And there it is, the jack. Oh, here he comes. Get in here, take some health, save it, and proceed. That took far too long for me to remember that I could open that side of the door with this key. And yes, I apologise. I'm sure you enjoyed me running around the running around the RPD over and over again looking for things to do. But this is what happens when... Let me just concentrate for 1 second. This is what happens when I live stream and you have to see all of my flaws right in your faces. Sometimes I am a little bit dozy and I can't remember what I'm doing. Oh. Doesn't help. I really just do not know these older versions of these newer versions of the game as well as the older versions. Now, my goal here is to walk so that Mr. X doesn't know where I am. And then when I reach the library, I can get a good head start on moving the bookcases before he catches up to me, so I don't get hit in the back while I'm trying to find my way to the clock tower, which I've just remembered I didn't bring the cog for, because I am silly. But hopefully I will find an item box. I know that there is one on the other side of that top hallway, so might take a little bit of scooting round, but I will get there. Right. We want to remove this. Is that where that's supposed to be? Pull this one across. And finally this one. It appears that my plan worked, in so much as I've been able to do this in peace. And hopefully I will continue to get some good luck in avoiding the giant monster. It is Mr. X, but I am aware that there are zombies up here. And whenever there are zombies, there is shooting. And whenever there is shooting, Mr. X comes and sticks his little head in it and goes, "Hey, you guys! Having fun without me? That's not allowed." Ooh. Oh, I can hear him. Okay. He is here. I just want to... Oh, sorry, I knocked the microphone. I just want to come around here and unlock this door, just so I can go back to this save room and grab the cog gear type thing that I need for the clock tower, which I forgot to pick up. Hopefully Mr. X will get so distracted and be all like, I don't know where you are, that I'll be able to proceed without his goddamn interference, because he is a pain in my bottom. Okay, so I'm actually going to swap that out now for the samurai edge out for that gun, just simply because of ammo. I feel like I'm finally making some progress, which is wonderful. I hate getting stuck on video games. There's nothing more annoying. Right. Can hear him stompering about. There's been some, there's been inevitable comparisons and I suppose criticisms of Mr. X and Nemesis. And I have to admit, I don't necessarily agree with them. I think that they're both scary in their own ways, but I think that Nemesis is scarier than Mr. X. He is definitely an evolution upon it. He is much faster, much more dangerous, in my opinion. I don't think that they did a poor job of Nemesis. I just don't think that Mr. X is that scary. Like, he's intimidating and he can, you know, mess you up. But I just don't find him that frightening. I think it's more his constant presence that people like. But yeah, I prefer Nemesis. I think he's scarier. Repair plan. Location, police station, west side clock tower. Due to the high cultural value of the bell, I'm calling a specialist in to make repairs. We'll go over the details once we're on the scene, but meantime I'll take steps to secure the bell since the yoke is threatening to break. Okay, so we got an expert in to take care of the bells. One's going to assume he is probably now dead, but he does have the other component that I need, and there is another thing for another gear. Fortunately, Mr. X doesn't come into the clock tower, so you're perfectly safe inside of here. Ah, there is the part that we need. It is stuck in the bell mechanism. Get the small gear. Now I'm trying to remember how I have to arrange these. Here we go. That has definitely done something. And think you go there. I think you go back up where that one was, perhaps. There we go. Ding dong bell.
That worked.
It did, Claire, it did. I can finally proceed and get out of this goddamn police station. With its rampaging tyrant problem. Now I think, because I'm aware that we didn't collect a club key and there was doors that I couldn't get into or rooms that I didn't or couldn't necessarily explore in this part. And I think that that is because they are exclusively sort of for Leon on his scenario, his side of this. I think he gets the club key where Claire got the heart key. Right. Should keep Mr. X off my tail for a moment. Open up this box. Just have a drink. Ooh. Okay, so now we have to manipulate these things so that we get the current from one side to the next. Yeah, that gets that up there. Okay, so it definitely has to go up that way. That definitely has to go up that way. It has to go that way. There we go. And we found the key card. Claire's getting a phone call.
Hello?
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
Where's that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
Bloody bastard, if you hurt her.
He doesn't like ladies talking back to him.
Stupid kid. If you just hadn't dropped that fucking thing, I could let you go.
Don't worry, Sherry. It'll be all over soon.
has to be a way out of here.
Okay, and so we move on to possibly the most disturbing part of Resident Evil 2. We are in charge of little Sherry, and we have to help her try to escape. There needs to be a building block. We have a stuffed doll. We have a hole in the wall that looks to be covered up. Examine the stuffed doll. Oh, we can open up the back of it and a child stuffed the other block inside. Right. It's a case of moving these things around and lining them up. Okay, so that doesn't quite work. Is that a triangle on that far side? It is. It's a little bit dark at the moment. A triangle. Star and a square. Square and a circle. That doesn't match up either. Well, that's not a triangle. That one is. Maybe it's that one. And we would have a square and a circle. So it can't be that one either. Right, I have to figure this out. So we have a square on top with a circle. So it's not that one. It's not that one. Could be that one, or it could be the next one. So if we're going off the idea that it is this one, we need a triangle with a square, which that one would be. That one would match up with there. Though there is no triangle on this one. So move this across. And there's it's just not adding up. That is a square at the top there. It is. So okay, so back that way. Triangle and a square. Star and a square. That doesn't match up either. I swear it should not be this complicated. I swear in this playthrough I'm deliberately trying to make everything look a lot harder than it actually is. Well, that's not that one. Could be that one. Could also be that one. Yeah, I think it's that one. Circle with a star. There we go. Finally. Got some scissors. They just were not lining up. Okay, so now, as we are escaping, go on, go through, Sherry. Sherry doesn't want to actually go through there because she's silly. Go on, Sherry. Oh. Okay.
What is this?
So I have to crouch. This is a crazy person's house in a crazy person's room. Oh, we have to be really careful. We have to sneak some more. They're creepy. The creepy child's orphanage run by Umbrella. The fact that Umbrella have a child's orphanage should be enough to creep anybody out. And Sherry is still so adorable in the way that she climbs up ledges. Now I remember the first time that I played this game, this section took me a couple of times to work out exactly where to go in order to avoid things. Oh, I don't know. Is Ezio quite as cute as Sherry Birkin? Ezio is epic. Cute? There's a stained glass window that they were talking about. This is Sherry, yes. This is teeny tiny little Sherry Birkin in her aggressively adorable sailor outfit. Apparently own. Which, as I say, should be enough to creep anybody out.
Darn it! I need the key.
Darn it! She is so aggressively cute. Thank you. Yeah, well, to be honest, it's kind of what brought me back to YouTube, doing the book readings, because my mental health, obviously the current circumstances, my mental health had taken a little bit of a plummet, and I was wondering what to do with myself. And it was also a way of, because my mum listens to the book readings as well, and it was,
It's him.
oh, scary. Something that I could do for members of my family who needed a bit of cheering up, and something that they could distract themselves with. So I decided that I was gonna read my book read my book aloud, read the first book aloud, so that members of my family who hadn't read it and aren't really good at with reading and with big books and stuff could enjoy it during this time. And when I started doing that and I started putting it up, I was like, you know what, I think I want to play some games and get some games back up there. So I was like, yeah, totally. I should totally do some more Resident Evil. Someone's diary. If you rebing this, go call Luis. Boogeyman's here, eating everybody. Many bark boogeyman's here. Help. They're coming. Help me, mommy. We are going to save the game here. Thank you. Yeah, it was a way because, as I say, my own mental health had taken a bit of a plummet and my creative output was sort of been non-existent this year. So I figured that if I read through the books as well, it would get me creatively going again, which it has. So it's all good. This is not disturbing in the slightest. That is a dead body. That is the dead body of a scantily clad woman.
Where you going, Sherry? I told you to stay put. You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone. Just please.
Time to teach some manners. You little bitch! You're gonna pay for this! You little shit!
Okay, so I have to concentrate now because this is where it gets scary and difficult. And if I don't concentrate, Sherry will get herself murdered.
Help! Somebody, please!
And nobody wants to see little girls getting murdered. Okay, so we have to find the hiding spots. And I can't remember where they are. So I'm probably going to get killed a couple of times while I work this out. This is Claire's scenario, yes.
Doors locked.
I am doing... They don't really have A and B scenarios in this version. They call it first and second.
The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
So I'm doing Claire first and then Leon second.
Bitch gotta be here somewhere.
Okay, so while he is doing that, gotta get over here, and I believe we have to hide here.
This is your last fucking chance. Show yourself. Now! Oh, fuck. It burns!
Okay. So while he is in there washing the acid off his face, we can sneak. Oh, I thought that we could sneak and take the key. I'm supposed to take the key from his back pocket, and I've just wasted so much time that I'm going to get caught. So there we go. So I'll redo this. Sorry, Sherry. So sorry. Ugh. At least they don't outright murder a child on screen, but yeah, it's clearly not good for Sherry, that whole thing. Yeah. I think that you have to actually sneak behind him and get the key out of his back pocket. Almost got it first time. Almost.
It's all over now. Doors locked. Where are you? Show yourself.
No.
No, you're in here.
No, you
The
don't.
longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
No. You're a smelly old man and I don't like you. Smelly, stinky, nasty old man. Smelly, stinky, nasty old man. Right, so we're gonna go while he's getting distracted, feeling poorly because Sherry pushed him in the face. Or threw acid in his face, I should say. There we go. It's okay, Sherry. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about the scary old man.
It burns.
Right. So, there, the key is in the door. So I don't know why I couldn't pick it up. I think it might have been because I was still crouching. So we need to, yeah, it was because I was still crouching. So we take it and then run away. Run away.
Fuck is my key? I see you.
You don't see anything, you silly old man. Oh, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. He's gonna come. He's gonna catch me. He's gonna catch me. And flee to victory. Oh no!
Nice try, Sherry.
Oh, it got double locked. That's unfair. Instead we have to go this way. Close that door. Lock it. Oh! And he decides he's going to do his best impression of Jack Nicholson in The Shining. No! No, I don't like you. You're horrible. You're a bad man. Bad.
Is over. Now you're in trouble.
Let me go!
Yeah. I don't think it's Sherry that's in trouble. So the big scary monster with the eye for a shoulder killed him and saved Sherry? Who knows? Who knows? 30 minutes earlier.
See you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my fucking time. Bring me the pendant, or Sherry dies.
Pendant? What do you need it for?
You want the girl to die?
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphanage. Where is that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
Slow, you bastard. If you hurt her. Are you serious? Damn it.
Yeah. He is serious, and his seriousness means that I have to now go out into the city. Find a goddamn creepy orphanage. And rescue a little girl from a horrible psychopathic man. Right, but we do have the key card to get out of the downstairs area, the parking lot. Just trying to work out what I have. I'm going to take that extra health just to be on the safe side. Drop a save. Yeah, we're pretty far into Claire's scenario now. I've finished the police station. I didn't know, because when I played it myself, I played Claire first. And I wasn't really sure whether it would work out better if doing Claire first or doing Leon first. And from doing a bit of research and stuff online, there is, well, the reality is that this scenario, the scenario situation in this remake, it's not brilliant. It's not done particularly well. It's not done as well as it was in the original games, perhaps. But the one that makes most sense in terms of things that are in the world and sort of contextual clues is Claire first and then Leon. So, and as you can see, he is back, and he is angry because he appears to have lost his hat. And then he got, you know, rain on his bald head, and that made him really, really cross. He was like, I don't want to have rain on my bald head. You made me lose my creeper internet troll hat, and therefore I'm going to chase you. Which, I mean, is understandable. I don't...
Shit. Looks like it's the other way.
Yeah. Claire can't go into the gun shop. And there is the zombies blocking the entrance of where I want to go. So I'm gonna have to just do some kiting around. Let those zombies come out. Here, I remember this area from my little go through here with Gillian Valentine. Jill went through that way, which now appears to be fenced off. Claire gets to go in that way. It's a little shack back area of Kendo's gun shop. And see, there's the happy, smiley, jolly umbrella sign we were looking at earlier on. Mr. X decided that he didn't want to come through that gate. Obviously, he was too tall. He would have banged his head on it. And as he lost his hat, his head, you can tell, is very precious to him. And he wants to make sure that he doesn't hurt it. This lady zombie, pretty much a perfect reimagining of a zombie that was in the beginning of the original game. Don't trust that you're actually dead, lady, but I'm gonna walk past you. I knew it. I knew it. Ugh. Dogs. No one likes dogs. No one likes zombie dogs. Mm-mm. Right, so I'm gonna just be a little bit careful here. I am aware of the zombie that's over there. Just because of the zombie dogs and the likes. You know, I could...
Oh no!
Yeah. Here we go. And there are zombie dogs in this area. And my goal is to kind of draw them out and then shoot them from beyond the gate. Just because they are a little bit faster and a little bit harder to get a bead on. Okay. Where is the next one? I can hear you, but I cannot see you. There you are. Yeah. God damn pups. There we go. I like the way the blood spattered over the car there. That's quite cool. Right, what have we got in terms of the bullets? Now, are you gonna come back to life? Don't think so. I really do love how, like, Claire just swears at the enemies, like... It does make me feel more connected to her. I tell you what, if they put zombie cats in, they would just be evil. There would be no beating them. I mean, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I was so distracted. You distracted me. At the thought of zombie cats. Oh. That made me jump. Yes. Cats are... I can't really say that, actually. I've always been a cat person. As I was growing up, we always had cats. And I was never really a dog person. I was actually quite scared of dogs until relatively recently because I got mauled by a dog when I was a kid. Hang on. And so I had a healthy fear of dogs for a long time. And then my mum got a puppy dog as I was a bit older. This was like 5-6 years ago now. My mum got a puppy dog, and as my mum works, she works in our local hospital, in the A&E department of our local hospital, and she used to do long shifts and the likes. There wasn't encourage people to look after the dog and take care of the dog while she was working. So when she was working, I used to go and walk the dog for her. There was a lot of barking and loud, horrible noises. God damn it, dogs. No, can't you see I'm trying to do a live stream and talk about my life? God damn it. Okay. Yeah, so I used to go and walk him a couple of times a day while Mum was at work, and I kind of fell in love with him. And yeah, I started to like dogs again, and it got to a point where my mum decided that she was working too much and she couldn't give the dog the time that he needed, and then he became my dog, and he is still my puppy dog, my teddy bear. So he lives with me now. And my husband's always loved dogs. He's always had dogs growing up, so when my mum said, what is that? There was nothing out there. When my mum said that she was going to have to give Ted up, it was just a no-brainer. Like, my husband was like, yeah, you know, he can come and live with us. So I still have a kitty cat. We used to have 2 cats, and sadly one of them died. And so it was just Lily on her own. Why are there gravestones outside the entrance of an orphanage? I mean, I kind of went to say then, if you were going to put your children in an orphanage, like, it wouldn't give you great confidence about the abilities of this orphanage that there are gravestones outside of it. I'm just saying. But yeah, so I've still got my cat, and we have our puppy dog, and I like cats and dogs, though I've probably always been a cat person.
Hello? I have the pendant.
Okay, so I know where I need to go, but I'm just going to have a quick little explore of the orphanage. Tom's diary. February 5th, it's been 2 months since I sent the letter to Oliver, and all I've got back is nada, zip. Then again, they're all like that once they get adopted. I bet he's living like a king in some fancy folks' home. Forgotten all about this. Really thought Oliver was different, that he'd be a friend for life. Guess he's just a fool. February 8th. Anne sat all the little kids down and told them a story today. She said all the kids that get adopted are turned into food for the boogeyman, and that's why no one ever hears from them again. Not sure where she gets her ideas from, but she sure got a mind for writing trashy horror novels. February 13th. There's something weird going on around here, and it's not just because of Anne's stories. Don't get me wrong, I've been in worse places, and this place is funded by some big drunk company, but why can't we call people or go outside? Why are there so many doctors around? What's with these shots every day? It's almost like we're ... February 14th, I'm getting adopted. Me, most people go for younger kids, so I figured I'm too old, but I can't say I'm not a little happy. Who am I kidding? I'm totally psyched. I say goodbye to this place on the 20th. I'm going to try my best to be a good son, someone my new mom and pop can be proud of. February 19th, Oliver came back in the middle of the night all messed up and screaming, help me, and stuff. I didn't even recognise him at first. His face was all peeling and melted off. He's with the teachers and the doctors now. It's just a skin thing, they say. He'll get better soon, and then we can go on adventures together again. Yeah, so, as expected and imagined, it sounded very much like Umbrella were experimenting on these kids. It's just, yeah. Ugh. It's all kinds of creepy.
Sherry, are you here?
There's a raccoon there. I mean, to me, logically, there is a few things that you can pick up, but logically, it kind of makes sense that Claire would, you know, explore the orphanage looking for her. She doesn't know where Sherry is. Okay, so this was the bathroom that he came and hid in. Letter from the director. Regarding the incident in question, I'm glad to report that it's been taken care of. On February 19th, test subject 628 escaped from the lab and broke into our facility. 628 was originally from the facility's candidate pool and apparently returned in the hope of seeking help. 628 was quickly detained by staff. As 628 was undergoing one of the lab's clinical trials, there was a distinct possibility he brought the virus with him, so we disposed of all the test subject candidates as a precaution. A speedy disposal was conducted by the security team, with whom we'd like to extend their thanks. As for our neighbours, we told them that due to the building's dilapidated state, we've temporarily moved all the children to a different orphanage for their safety. As for the future of this facility, once it's been fully decontaminated, I plan to resume more test subjects. So yeah, that's pretty much their clinical dark side of what we suspected there. The little boy, his friend Oliver, came back seeking help. He had been tested on. They thought he might have contaminated all the other children, so they basically killed all the children. 'Cause they're bastards. And so Sherry climbed in from there. We can't get through there. Okay, so we got some bullets. Found out some disturbing information about just how fucking creepy and fucked up Umbrella are. I mean, kids, goddammit. Leave the kids alone. Won't somebody think of the children? Oh. Oh. I jumped a little bit then. Not gonna lie.
Jesus Christ.
Chief Irons doing his best impression of the Alien movies. God damn it, William. Interesting. Sherry. Sherry, are you in here? Ugh. Now that's just adding insult to injury, isn't it? God damn it. Well, we can go down here. Out of Chief Iron's creepy taxidermy room.
Sherry, where are you?
To his creepy underground lair.
Claire! Sherry, I'll be right there.
Uh-oh. He's coming, Sherry, run!
Claire! It's behind you!
Don't stop!
No, it's behind you! Run!
Hurry!
You hurry!
Sherry, come on!
Oh.
What'd you say?
Oosh. Poor Mr. X, all he wanted to ask them was if they'd seen his hat. Daddy,
Are you alright? Can you hear me? Claire? Claire, you have to get up. He's going to get us. Wake up! Wake up!
Wake up. Wake up. Open your eyes. Stay. Not infected. Sherry.
Where's Sherry?
Sherry's fine.
Do you know Sherry?
Impressive display of strength.
What happened to her?
We have to assess the situation.
Who are you? I'm Claire. Excuse me. Where is she? Hello?
What?
Where's
Annette. Tell me, what happened to William?
I don't know. Who's that?
The creature responsible for this.
Can you help me find Sherry?
Seems to be evolving much faster than expected.
Where are you going?
Look, I don't have time for 20 questions. Everything's under control.
I need to find Sherry.
My daughter is not your concern.
Okay. So, that is
Where did Sherry go?
Sherry's mother, Annette Birkin. You might recognise her. We saw her photograph in Gillian's apartment. She had her on her board.
Sherry's her daughter?
Okay. It's not letting me save the game for some reason. Report about G. The G virus clinical trial will be entering its final stage very soon before G, the new creature that will surpass humans, is born. Allow me to predict a few things about its biology and biological functions. Intelligence, the subject's intelligence will begin to drop immediately, with their linguistic abilities disappearing within a matter of days. Finally, they'll lose their capacity to reason and their humanity. G will be a creature of pure instinct, driven only by a need to survive and reproduce. Physical abilities. Due to its unusually accelerated cell division evolution, it will be highly adaptable to any environment. Furthermore, its amazing ability to repair itself through regeneration will be extremely difficult to kill it with any conventional small firepower. Reproductive behavior. G's most remarkable feature will be its intense desire to reproduce. It will instinctively search out humans with DNA that closely matches its own and implant an embryo in them. But the chances of success are very low, and if the DNA is not close enough match, the underdeveloped G creature will be produced instead. I suppose the only ones who might be a close enough match would be the biological children of the subject, though ... So, yeah. The big monster wants to reproduce with his daughter? That's creepy. It is very, very creepy. Still extremely, extraordinarily creepy. Oh, while I was at the police station, I've just seen the stars emblem thing. I forgot to go and get the other little thing that you can unlock with the stars badge. Oh well. I might be able to backtrack. I think I can backtrack a little bit later on. Once we unlock further areas. Let me work out what time it is at the moment. Okay, can go a little bit longer. Yes, I have done all of this. This is locked. She has locked us out. At this point, you've got to kind of wonder for Claire, like, I know.
Can you hear me?
I understand her desire to protect Sherry. And she doesn't really understand what's going on, but it's kind of like, you know, her mother's just said, you know, my daughter's not your concern, and that sort of thing, so. But
Now I'm gonna smell like shit, literally.
yes, I don't know. I mean, it all works out for the best, so. I suppose you have to wonder what kind of parent leaves their child with a psychotic police chief. Right. So I am aware that there are creepy things in this sewer. There are always creepy things in the sewers, of course. Okay. Ooh. A cable car. Ooh, zombies, 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 zombies. Ooh! I did not see that big fat zombie. It's okay, Claire. Do not despair. The zombies are dead. Oh, I got another code. Lock. I don't know what that one is. Copied to emails to Umbrella HQ, Director Owens. There are alarms going off all over Nest. I don't know what's going on, but I can hear gunfire, and when I can't reach my section chief, we're trapped. Please send help ASAP. Director Owens, the situation here is dire. Nest has become contaminated with the virus. It's unbelievable. The fail-safe system didn't activate at all. Is it the work of outsiders? I can't imagine who else it would be, but why? Mayor and Kim are dead. I can't stop coughing. Why won't you answer me? Director Owens, you. It was you all. It was you all along. Ooh, booms. I like booms. Big booms. Okay. Turntable-esque area.
Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
Hey, Sherry!
I was scared. Those things were everywhere, and You should have called the police. That's what we taught you. I did, but nobody came, and you didn't answer your phone, so... Sherry, I don't have time for this.
Sherry! Sherry, I'm coming!
Okay, I take it back.
I'll be right there.
I take it back. Get as involved as you like, Claire. Be as nosy as you possibly can be. That lady is a bitch. And Sherry deserves better. Okay. Actually, I think that, just let me explore this. Now, I was going to explore this area a little bit, but I think I'm going to drop a save here, and I'm going to stop for now because I am getting hungry. And I'm going to take a break, grab some food and stuff. I will be back this evening, later on tonight. Probably to finish off Claire's scenario. I want to leave enough left so that I can finish it off tonight. And this seems like a good place to stop, to be honest, before I explore the sewers too much. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you later on. Oh, that's not what I want.